friends, welcome back to the Witch's Cottage. If you don't know me, my name is Jess. I use they them pronouns and I buy and sell all sorts of vintage, witchy, kitschy, and fun items. I go thrifting every week, and this is my second video where we're just gonna do a haul. We're gonna look at all the cool stuff that I found this week. I do sell on Etsy. My shop is called thewitchescottageshop.etsy.com. But there's no pressure to buy. I like to show all this kind of stuff off, talk about it, talk about the history behind items. Maybe you can learn a little bit. And then, you know, there's lots of stuff I don't know too, obviously. So if you know something that I don't, please leave a comment and let me know more about it, because I am always learning and I'm still a newbie. But I love to shop and thrift and find things. So without any further ado, let's get started. Okay, so I guess I'll just start on the left here. The first item I got, and I'm going to hate myself when it comes to shipping this, I couldn't leave it behind. It is this dog. It is a planter. On the bottom it says, and let's see if we can actually get some focus on stuff today. It says, Colorware Pottery. And I did some looking up. Color is spelled with a U, so I thought it was Canadian, but it turns out I think that this is actually Australian. So I don't know how it got here, but I'm glad it did because he is adorable. Put a plant in him, and he's just so cute. He's got this like awesome like mid-century 60s 70s glaze. I think he may have had a hat, so maybe he's like a cookie jar, but I think he would work great as a planter. I think he would look so cute with like a little plant like sticking out of his head. You can tell he's old because like if you look on the inside you can really see the crazing happening. That's those little crackles that happen on old ceramics. Some people don't like them, some people like them. I think they have a great like aged look to them. So, and then the bottom's obviously got some wear too that shows its age. So yeah, cute puppy dog. He's adorable. Next up we have this little enamel teapot. It's made in Japan, which means it's vintage. You can kind of tell when things are made based as a general rule on where they're made. So if something's Japan was kind of like the made in China of like the 60s and 70s. Previous to that, you were mostly getting things, especially anything that's like, you know, kind of not mass produced, but like, what's the word? Just for everyday use. You're getting stuff made domestically in like the 50s and previous. And then in the 60s and 70s you start to see Japan. Like stuff has always been imported from Japan, but before that it was kind of fancy stuff like China. This is when they started doing like large scale production of stuff, and it was in Japan in the 60s and 70s. After that you start to get Taiwan, a little bit of Hong Kong in the 80s and 90s, and then after that it's all made in China. And like there's nice stuff made in China still, there always has been. It tends to be for a domestic market. If you see that little foil made in China sticker, it's in English because it's for export, and it's usually mass produced and sent here for very cheap, because so it'll be mass produced, it'll be produced very lightweight so that it's easy to ship. And if you see made in China in English, you know it's not for a domestic market, it's for... Anyway, I'm rambling, I might cut all this out. But anyway, so this is Japan, which means it was probably made in the 60s and 70s. It's got that great avocado green color, it's enamel. I just think it's really cute. So, little teapot. I am on a mission to find Bakelite. I have yet to find Bakelite. I may have just found it. So I'll show you the ones that I got that were not Bakelite. Okay, so I got these thinking that they might be Bakelite. They are not. They're just regular plastic. They are mid-century, but Bakelite is actually an earlier form of plastic. So you can see these are apparently still like good quality. They're stainless steel, so I'll probably still sell them. But I think that these might be the real deal. So yeah, Bakelite's this early plastic. It's kind of, it wasn't quite as like stable as regular plastic. It's not going to explode, but it has like a weird smell apparently. Now, that's apparently the #1 way you can tell Bakelite is you like sniff it and smell it. These smell like something, but I have never smelled real Bakelite. So I don't know. I don't know if these, I don't know. I keep buying knives hoping that they're Bakelite. Are you Bakelite? If you are, you're worth money. So we're gonna find out. What do they say? Burrow stainless. I don't know. We're gonna find out though, somehow. So that's my cutlery. All right, what next? I just grabbed this because it was 50 cents. It's kind of cute. I'm not 100% on what it is. Maybe you like fill that with water and you put some buds in, like flowers in there, or you could, I guess, store like pens. Maybe if you have a really thin toothbrush. I don't know, but I think it's nice. It's obviously vintage. It's got that nice like airbrushed look to it. So yeah, for 50 cents, I thought I'd try it. Then I got these, and I'm so excited about these because they have chickens on them, and I love chickens, and I love this sort of folk artsy, sort of 70s style. These are like nice wood with like the, what's the word? I can't remember the word. Well, you know, their edges are like done like that. Instead of nails, it's like put together. Yeah, so these are nice salt and pepper. Oh yeah, and they are woodpecker woodware, hand painted in Japan. So those are super cute. I think they will sell well because things with chickens tend to sell well, and I just think they're cute. I got a set of tarot cards, which is really exciting. You don't often see vintage tarot cards. So this is, you've got the book with all the information about the cards, and it's from the 80s. It is from, oh yeah, 1980, originally 1973, reprinted 1982, so this will be from the 80s. You've got a spread, and then you have the actual cards, and I counted them all, and they're all there. Another little booklet, and then some really neat artwork. Is that upside down? The world is crying. Yeah, that's very accurate. I love the tower. Discord, things being destroyed so that they can change and become better. That's the back. I love tarot. I just love the designs and the iconography and the history. So these are really nice. I'll put that back together later. Well, apparently I'll put it back together right now. This will bug me if it's not put back together properly. So yeah, that's a nice set. I'm gonna have to look up how much I can sell it for, but very nice. I'm back. I got a glass cat. You noticing a trend with me yet? Cats, chickens, owls. Cats, chickens, owls. This cat is quite nice, I think. It's got this frosted bottom, clear glass. Look, his little paw is up. Yeah, it's just a nice little cat statue. There's a bunch of different animals. I didn't want any of them except this, because it's a cat. These three came in a baggie together. So I grabbed the whole bag, I think for $5.99. So that was quite nice. You've got this nice copper little vase pot. It's not a very old mark, but I think it's vintage, just based on like the wear and stuff. This one's very nice. This one is Viners of Sheffield, England, Sheffield. Let me try that again. Viners of Sheffield, England silver plate, and it has these little articulated rings with lions. So that's quite nice. Silver plate. And then this is just a little brass pot. It's not marked. It's probably made in India. So yeah, A cute little bit of metal, easy to ship, don't have to worry about it breaking. I have a new obsession. Well, it's an interest. It's not an obsession, it's just an interest. It is Raku. So Raku pottery, R-A-K-U, is a style of glazing where you glaze it and then you fire it and you take it out of the kiln while it's still hot and you put it in a bunch of flammable material like paper or straw, and the flames and the fire react with the glaze to give it a completely unique glaze design. It is really cool. I love playing with fire. I've started trying it out myself, and I have a few test pieces that I did to show you here, but here's the ones that I've bought, because apparently this stuff can sell quite well. I don't know yet. I'm gonna test it out and see. But so this one's very like muted. It's just, you can just kind of see the different colors in the glaze. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up. And then on the inside, there you go, you can kind of see it's got this beautiful like beetle wing color to it. And then this was done obviously by like an art potter, a ceramicist. Like it's a unique piece. I can't figure out the signature, and this is something that's trouble with these like unique studio pieces, is that like, how do you research that scribble to find out who made it? Like, I don't know. But it's cool. It's just a really nice piece. Like, it's just nice. And so you can tell it's Raku besides the like kind of neat glaze, because the pottery is black, and that's from it being in a fire. So that's just really cool. I just think that's cool. I got this, and then this one is kind of a more traditional look to it. So you can see they've done a couple different styles of Raku glazes to make the different effect. This one's kind of more matte, and this one's shiny. This one's nice. It's got like a little hanger on it and everything, and it's got little corks, so I guess you could set it down, or that's probably just to keep it from scratching the wall. And then it is signed as well, but again, like, I don't know who that is. I wish I did. If you recognize it, let me know, but that's really pretty, right? So cool. And then, okay, so I did try my own, and I do some pottery. I've just started doing pottery in my microwave kiln, which is a really cool, you should definitely check it out. I might make some videos on it. So I got some Raku glaze, and I made some just little test pieces out of broken pieces of pottery that I have. But it's got this beautiful, this one's called Copper Penny, this glaze. And I especially love how this came out. I don't know if you can see, it looks like metal. So I've been making some little cauldron-shaped incense burners, and I cannot wait to try them with this glaze, because I think it's going to look really cool. So that's my newest little thing that I'm into, is Raku pottery. Definitely very cool. What next? I got some books. These are just for Lawrence. I'm not going to sell them, but I thought I would show them off just to show everything that I got. I just got him this because I thought he might like it. I was watching the movie or the show the other day, and he kept like looking over at it and asking about it, so maybe he'll like it. And then either he'll like these or his mom will like these, because she's really into like ghost stories and Victorian stuff, but so is he. So these are just some collections of like turn of the century ghost stories. So those are kind of cool. What else? I got this. This is a little bit more boring than I would normally get, but it's really pretty. It's vintage. You can see the base. It says Vancouver, Canada. You can tell it's vintage because of that mark, that style of mark, and also the wear on the base. But it's just this really pretty green color. This color is called Celadon, C-E-L-A-D-O-N, and it's quite popular right now. Like this teal, and it's just a nice piece, nice little planter, very nicely made, nice matte glaze. So yeah, very nice, that. Okay, I got a whole bunch of these, and I mentioned these in my last video. These are embroidery kits, crewel kits, and like you can see, they were all $1. So I'm not sure how I'm going to list these. I think what I'll do is list them as like a bundle. I'm going to bundle them. So maybe I'll do like 2 and 2, or I'll put them all together, but they're just these nice kits. Make your own art. This one actually says 1977, so that's not bad. That's definitely a 70s look. Oh, and then this one's my favorite. I'll probably sell this one on its own. Very 70s. Very pretty. Does this have a date on it? No, it doesn't need a date. It's from the 70s. But yeah, so these obviously they all have all the colors and the piece of cloth that you can do your frill work on. And they're fun. So there's those. I just grabbed this because it's cute. Little figurine of some dogs, very nicely painted. It's made in Germany. It kind of reminds me of a Goebel. I don't think it's Goebel because they're usually marked, but maybe it had a sticker. Either way, it's just this really nice quality little figurine of some dogs, and I'm not good with dogs. I don't know what kind of dog it is, but I'm gonna look it up and find out because people like to buy figurines of dogs that look like their dog, and these are just really cute. Look at their little faces. Okay, getting to the end, I just grabbed these for packaging. I buy as much packaging as I can from thrift stores, so these will be nice just to wrap around like bubble wrapped items. We got an owl mug, of course. Just a nice mug, no markings, but it's got owls, stoneware. Cute. And then finally, I got this whole bag of 20 assorted vintage pins for $3, and there was more there. I'm thinking I should have grabbed all of them, but I grabbed this one anyway and leave some for some other people. So I have to show off what's in here because these are some great pins. There's some that are just like okay, but there's quite a few that are just really cool. So there's a bunch that are Vancouver themed. So we've got I love Vancouver, and this one's not Vancouver, this one's just Canada in a little air balloon. Very cute. Gastown, this one's cool. It's the Gastown clock. How's that showing up all right? We have the Sea Bus, which I love. If you've been to Vancouver or you live in Vancouver, you know about the Sea Bus. That's a great one. Another Vancouver, BC one, just with like that rotating restaurant. We got Sandcastle Days in White Rock, BC. I don't know if that was a thing or if that's still a thing, but that's cool. I think that's it for the really cool... Oh, there's this one. Vancouver 86. Very cool. And then just some bits and bobs. Oh, right. I can't believe I almost forgot this. It is a seagull. It's a seagull. He's great. I love him. Another Mountie. Oh, or a Mountie, and then Canada with a Mountie. And then just like Canada pin. This says Class of 86. That's kind of cool. If you were Class of 86, or if you just are like one of those young people that loves to live in the 80s, which is awesome. Vancouver 2010, that is not vintage. Vancouver 2010, it happened. What is this? Manitoba with a buffalo. Seniors Outreach Program, a single key to open many doors, Three Hills, Alberta. I don't know. I might just donate some of these back. These just all came together, right? TCA Canada. Don't know what that is. We got the BC Summer Games, Oak Bay, Victoria, 1988. I don't know who this man is. Do you know who this man is? I do not. We got a... Oh no, my Canadian history is going to be... If I guess wrong, I'm taking this whole thing out because Newfoundland? Is it Newfoundland? I want to say that's Newfoundland. And then Du Maurier Classic, the Vancouver Golf Club. Everyone wants one of these. But, you know, for $3 and all those cool pins like that Gastown clock and the sea bus, those are awesome. So I'm happy with that. I think that's... Oh, did I show you this? This is the last thing. It is just a bean pot. I don't know. It's redware. It's got little handles. It's got a little lid. You can like cook a stew or you can use it as a planter. It kind of looks like a cauldron. Kind of looks old-fashioned. And I just liked it. I'm gonna hate myself when I have to ship it, but I liked it. I think that is the haul. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or if you have anything that you know that I don't, please leave a comment. Please leave a comment anyway. Like the video, all that stuff. And thanks for tuning in again. I think that's it. So, yeah. Thanks for coming. See you next time. Have a great week.